Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I'll be teaching you some common mistakes made when playing position and the solutions, how to actually play them to make it easier. So let's start off with this pattern right here, and most of these were inspired by Tor Lowry's series, the 0x series. So let's credit to him. Let's just get right into this little position shot right here. So we want to play the 1, 2, and then the 3. And we have ball in hand. Let's put this away for now. So what some people would do is they would try to give themselves an angle on this 1 and roll over here for the 2, which is possible, as you see here. But now look, we're left with a straight-in shot because we didn't play perfect, and we have to try to force it over there, which we can't. So we need more of an angle, like up here or down here. Anywhere around here, not straight in, would be fine. But the ideal place is around here. Now, to get there, again, as I said, a lot of people try to come off of this rail. And also a lot of people try to draw straight back, which again, can work. But you need excellent speed control to draw like that. Well, we can complete the pattern like that with just a little top. By the way, you cannot use any side spin, so it's all just straight bottom, straight top. So that's an option. But you, again, as I said, you have to have excellent speed control. If you screw up and hit too soft, you pretty much have no shot left. Or if you screw up and hit too hard, like so, you're kind of far away. And we want to remain in this area. We want to be closer. You're going to have to use bottom, a lot of bottom, and a lot of speed to bring that back. And when you use bottom and you have a far distance, then that's not good for you. So what we're going to do is set up our cue ball here and try to focus on barely cutting this 1 ball in. So our cue ball comes off a few rails. 2, to be exact. Comes off those 2 rails. And this is good because you can end up pretty much anywhere along this line. Once you come off of this rail, anywhere along here is perfectly fine. You just want to set your cue ball up with a little bit of angle. And then, there you have it. And now we have a perfect shot on our 2 to just play with a little bit of bottom English to come off for the 3 ball. So again, just focus on putting that cue ball nice and close to the 1. Barely hit the 1's edge. This is all center, no high, no low. In case you don't know what that means, we're just hitting directly where that C is right there. So let's move on to the next. So let's say we are in a position like this. We've got our 1 ball here. We're trying to, again, to run 1, 2, and then 3. We have ball in hand again. 2 does not pass. Well, it does, but let's make it not pass anymore into that corner. So the only pocket it does pass into is this top left right here. So what a lot of people would do, we need to end up down here. What a lot of people would do is they would just give themselves a straight-in shot and they would try to roll forward. But as you see, there's a lot of things you can mess up. If you hit 2 hard, you're left with a tough shot, which is easily missable. Let me set that back up how it was. Or if you hit too soft and you don't get down far enough, it's a tough cut. Now we want to be around here, around straight in on this shot. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick out a point on that rail that will send our cue ball back out. So we want our cue ball to come off all along this line. So we're going to try to hit the rail around here. And we're just going to use a little bit of top. Again, no like English, just top. And that way we have more room for error. See, now we have a perfect little shot to get up here. We can kind of run into this 3, push the 3 out of the way so we can shoot it next. But all it is just a little bit of top spin. Just pick out that point on the rail. You can get as close as you want. But you see, you don't need nearly as much speed. I mean, there's a lot of room for error, is what I'm trying to say. Because you can hit this soft, or you can hit it hard, and still be in line for your 2 ball. So it's just a tad bit of an angle. See, there's a softer version. And now we still have a straight in shot on this 2 ball. So let's move on to the next shot. So for this shot right here, let's say we have an angle like this. Now if you're trying to run 1, 2, and then 3, what a lot of you would do is set up with a little bag off that rail, come back. But that's the problem right there. That side pocket can be friendly at times like that, or it can be risky at times. And then after that, you'd have to play a shot like that so you can shoot this 3 ball next. Now, that's not an effortless run out. That still requires some skill. We're just running 3 balls. So, the shot that you would have to start off with would look like this. It's an easy shot. Just a little backspin. And we are just trying to end up right there. So then, pretty much have the same shot on the 2. Goal is just to stay away from that side pocket. Anywhere other than that side pocket is fine. So it's just a little bit of backspin. It's a little bit of back. No English on it whatsoever. Just straight bottom, right where that B is your contact point. So, it's not a tough shot at all. It's just a little flick of the wrist, and you just try to come up here or up here. If you want to go up here, you need to hit harder and have more draw on it. But you can hit it softer and have less draw on it and end up right here. And then you have an easy rollout straight in, or a little same shot, cut shot on that 2 to get over to your 3 ball. So, if you ever have ball in hand and an opportunity like that, it also makes this shot easier. You can hit this rail, as you saw I hit it way up here. You can hit this rail and that 1 ball will still drop, and it's a little harder. You can rattle this shot if you hit this rail with that little cut right there. So let's move on to the next shot. So this next shot, let's take our 1 ball, put it like that. 2 ball is going to be right here. And where should we put our 3? Let's just put it right here just because. So, we want to end up with a fairly straight in shot on our 2. Because then if we just shoot that, we can shoot a stop or a little bit of draw and end up right here. And now we have an easy side pocket shot on the 3. Now what a lot of people would do on this shot is they would give themselves an angle and they just try to draw over like that. Which, as you see, can be done. But again, that requires some really good control. Some really good speed control. So you can complete the run out like that. It's not effortless, as I said earlier. You don't let the angles play for you. You have to force your angles. So you can put the cue ball in that same spot. Well, just to show you the mistakes that you can make on the last one, you can hit a tad bit too hard. And then end up way down here. And then, after you shoot this 2, you either miss the 2, but also look where your cue ball ends up. Way down there with a really tough shot. So let's put this back here, or you could hit it too soft and end up right here. And then your cue ball still ends up down there. So again, like last time, we would pick a point on that rail. So we know if our 1 ball goes over here, then with center, our cue ball will go that direction. Makes it an L, 90 degrees. But we know we're using high action, so it would go more in this direction. So this is where you base your ball and hand angle around. So we want it to come into this rail at about there. So it comes out about here. So we would want this line, we'd want to contact around here on this rail. So that's where we would set up our angle to hit around there. Just plain high action. Roll off that rail. Now we have a perfect shot, perfect straight in shot on this 2. We can play with a little bit of bottom to spin out for a straight in shot on the 3. Or you could just stop right there. But it's very, very basic. That's a very basic run out, no effort involved whatsoever. It's just a simple roll off, just straight high action. No spin, no right or left spin, just straight high, and you should be good to go on that shot. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button down below. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button and then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. If you guys are interested in the IQ training ball, this is a great training tool for your game. What it does is it leaves a little chalk mark on the cue ball right after you shoot. So if I want to hit directly in the center of the cue ball, I would just chalk up, aim for center, that giant C, shoot it, and then we can check and see if I actually hit center. And no, I did not. I hit low right. See, a lot of people think they're hitting center, but they're actually hitting off. So this is a tool that you can use to train yourself to hit center repetitively. Every single time you need to hit that center of the cue ball. So if you're interested in the IQ training ball, you can order one for $25 at www.iqclinic.com. That's ICUECLINIC.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.